Today's topic. What is body recomp? Okay, that's today's topic. You guys know the drill. YouTube, Insta, TikTok. Okay. What is body recomp in detail? We're gonna get into it. What is body recomp specifically? Okay, body recomp, which is short for body recomposition, is the process of losing fat and building muscle at the same time. Not bulking, not cutting, but reshaping your body so you end up looking leaner, stronger, and more defined without necessarily seeing the scale jump much. Okay, sounds like magic, right? Like some sort of 6-pack in 6 days BS. But no, body recomp is very real. It's just not as simple as eating pizza, curling a dumbbell twice, and waking up shredded. Here's how it works. When you're on a caloric deficit, your body burned stored fat for energy. When you're caloric surplus, your body has extra energy to build muscle. Recomp is about walking that fine line, eating enough protein and training smart so that while fat is being burnt, your muscles are still being stimulated to grow. Let's make this practical. You can actually recomp. Number one, beginners. If you're new to lifting, your body is hyper responsive to training. You drop fat and build muscle pretty much at the same time without the scales moving much, easily. Okay, here's an example of a client of mine, 6 weeks apart between picture 1 and picture 2. He's only lost around 1.5 kilograms. It's nothing really, but you can visibly see he looks leaner and more muscular. Number 2, people coming back from a long break. Now, if you used to lift, lost your gains for a reason, maybe life got busy or you lost the drive, and then you decide to start again, you're going to tap into that muscle memory well and see fat loss and muscle growth together. Number 3, overweight individuals. Because your body has plenty of stored energy from the fat, you can still build muscle whilst in a slight caloric deficit. Number 4, people on PEDs or steroids. Now let's be real here. Performance enhancing drugs changes the rules. Steroid users can recomp far more easily because the drugs increase protein synthesis, recovery speed, and muscle growth potential, even in a slight caloric deficit. Now look, it's not me promoting it, I'm just stating the facts. Now, if you're already lean and experienced, I'm sorry to break it to you, but recomp won't work the same way. Now, it will definitely work, but just not as easy at that stage. So it'll be easier to bulk or cut more traditionally. Or what I would prefer and suggest doing is something called main gaining, coined by Greg Doucette. Now, however, I'm not going to get into that today as the video topic is about recomposition. Let's talk nutrition as it pertains to body recomp. Now, in the case you do fall under one of those 4 categories, protein is going to be king here. Aim for 1 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. If you're very overweight, then how you calculate your protein target is first determine the goal weight you want to get to, and then calculate the middle limit of how much protein you want to intake. So, for example, let's say you're 100 kg and you want to get to 85 kg. You're going to eat 85 times 1.5, which is 127 grams to determine that target protein number for you. However, do adjust accordingly when in a deficit. If you feel like the protein goal is still too high, just decrease it to 85 times 1.1 instead. And then as you begin to hit the numbers more consistently, you can slowly shift up to 1.5x over time. Okay? If you don't understand, just replay what I just said. Let's also talk training. I've made many videos on how to train hard and train right. I'm just going to give a very brief summary roundup for the sake of this video. Train 3 to 5 times a week. Hit each muscle group 2 to 3 times a week within those program days. Do 6 to 9 exercises per session. Generally do 1 warm-up set, 2 working sets per exercise. A few of them you can do 1 working set if you like. A few you can do 3 if you like. Ensure your reps are to 0 to 2 reps in reserves or near failure, as some like to word it. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets and logbook your workouts to ensure the numbers you're pushing are going up gradually, with good form of course. Ways to track a recomp or tell if it's going well. I want you to measure your waist, thighs, arms, and take starting point pictures. And then I want you to compare them 6 to 8 weeks down the line. If the numbers for the waist and thighs have come down and the arms have either grown or stayed the same, depending on your starting point, and you can see more definition in your back, your face looks leaner, and your collarbone is slightly more visually defined, the recomp's going fine. Okay, it's likely going well. Recomp, if done properly, can breed very fast visual results within 6 to 8 weeks, of course. But it's not going to be the final target body goal for the individual. However, it's going to be a good enough difference to where you can look at yourself and be, I guess, proud of your progress and keep going. And I want you to remember, do not obsess over the scale. If the things above I mentioned are happening and the scale may have moved 1 to 2 kg lighter within 6 to 8 weeks, the recomp is going fine. Okay? The scale will say the numbers are showing not much is happening, but the mirror will tell a totally different story. So stop asking, should I bulk or cut if you're new, coming back, or even overweight or juicing. Just recomp. Okay? Build muscle, drop fat, look better. Simples. That's horrible. I might have to cut that out. And if you've understood but you still want a guide in hand on how to program and plan the recomp well, then click the link through my bio and join my online coaching. Act fast. I know you're ready for change. Guys, you know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's there. Yeah. Thanks for staying tuned.